Hello students, I hope you all are fine at your home. Okay, so last time we have already covered the formation of landforms. In that we discussed one, it is the mountain and also there are types of mountains. There are four types of mountains we already discussed. So today I am going to, and also one more part, it is a valley. And so today I am going to explain you the next part, it is the plateau. What is plateau? Plateau is something just like the mountain is there, mountain just like it is like that. So plateaus are like that in structure wise. And if I'm talking in the language about the plane surface, it is a highland above the plane surface. This is called the plateau. Or in generally, students are talking that or tell that it is a tableland. Why? Because it is a structure like a table. That's why it is also called the tableland. Okay, but their main part it is that their height from the plane surface their height is minimum 300. If there is any landforms which are having the height of more than 300 or at least 300 meter, it is called plateau. Just like we have seen in the mountain, it is near about 600 meter. Same like that, plateau is having the 300 meter. So by the height, we can easily understand those they are 300 above the plane surface, they are called plateaus, and those that are above 600 meters height, they are called the mountains. Now see, in geology, a plateau also called a high plain. By what is called high plain? Because it is above the plane. High plain or the tableland. Why? Because it is structured like a table. In an is an area or a highland consisting of a relatively flat terrain that is raised significant because it is from the plane surface. It is something raised. It is uplifted. Okay, significantly above the surrounding area because its surrounding area is like plane surface, but this structure is something more uplifted. That's why often with one or more sided with a steep side, and I already cleared there are two sides. So either one or either both maybe are having the steep sided. Okay, but generally one side it is a steep and another one it is the gentle. Yes, now I think you learn both the terms. What is this? Gentle and steep. So one side maybe it is steep or another side maybe it is a gentle, or maybe both the sides are gentle or maybe both the sides are steep, but generally it is one side is steep. So this is the plateau. Now see what are the characteristics of a plateau. Broad and more or less stretch of upland, it is a broader area. Okay, it is a broader area, and more or less stretch because either it is very more stretch or either it is less stretch of a upland because it is upland na? So it is a broad area. Okay, next one, it is the surface is not always smooth. Either we told that it is a table like, but table is very smooth. Generally our table is very smooth, but we know that the surface of the earth is always uneven. Okay, it is rugged. Okay, so that's why it is rugged and the rocky because of the rocks are there. That's why its structure is not completely smooth, something rough. Next one, more than 300 meter above the sea level. As I already told you, how much height should be? 300 meter. If the height is more than 300 meter, then only it is called as plateau. Next one, it is the unsuitable for agriculture. Yes, this term is not exactly for it, but in terms of area, in terms of plain, remember. Okay, not always the plateaus are also good for the agriculture, but it is unsuitable. Yes, what is called, it is not tell that there is no agriculture, but it is that unsuitable as compared to plain. Okay, just remember we are talking about the comparison from plain. So that's why it is unsuitable because its terrain is also uneven. So that's why little bit difficulties, but sometimes the plateaus are very big, just like the Tibet, just like the Tibetan plateau. Another one in India, there is a Malwa plateau, Deccan plateau. So these all are very big. That's why it is good for agriculture because it is composed by the volcanic eruption. We'll study in the types. Now see, generally rich in minerals. Yes, it can generally rich in minerals. Why? Because from the inside the earth, the volcano is erupted, and these plateaus are also formed due to it. That's why it is rich in minerals. Higher than a plain, obviously the height is higher than, because this is the height of plateau and this is the plain. So maybe it is more higher than the plain due to the rich in minerals and metals, center for the mining industry. Yes, these plateaus are also just like one example is there. This is the structure of India. Okay, it is a rough structure. Here there is a Chota Nagpur plateau. If we have observed, this Chota Nagpur plateau is very good for the industries, steel industries and different. Why? Because rich amount minerals are there, very rich. Okay, it is rich in minerals. That's why. Okay, so just remember. That's why most of the mining industries are established there. Now, see the types of plateau. Just like we have seen four types of mountain plateaus. What are these? You have remember? Yes, four types of mountains. First is fold, second one is block, third one is residual, and fourth one it is the volcanic. Same like that. Here is also plateaus are also four types. First is the intermountain plateau. Second one is dissected or dome shaped plateau or dome plateau. Next one is the Piedmont or border plateau, and fourth one is the volcanic or erosional plateau. So these are the four types of plateau. Now see, first one, it is the intermountain plateau. What is it called? Intermountain plateau. Why it is called intermountain? By its name. Generally inter means between. Inter means between. How between? In mountain is the mountain. So if there are two mountains there, and in between it there is a highland, so it is a lower than it, so that's why it is called the plateau. Obviously that's why this plateau is called the intermountain plateau. Why? Because it is in between the two mountain. Okay, these two mountains, maybe more than two, but these two mountains, in between the two or more than two mountains, these type of plateaus are called the intermountain plateaus. I told many times, whenever if the name is coming, you just see what is the meaning of the word intermountain. By the word we can get the answer. Inter, it means in between, and mountain, it means the mountains. In between the mountains a plateau is situated, a plateau is there, it is called the intermountain plateau. Now see, they are situated between two or more mountain ranges, as I already told you. They are highest, largest, and most extensive, most complex type of plateau. Why it is highest? Why it is largest? Why it is most extensive? You can easily understand why, because it is in between. It is a part of mountain. It is a part of mountain. And obviously it is also a good proverb. If you are living with a good persons, obviously you become good. So that's why if this plateau is living with a mountain, obviously its height, its broadness, all the things are good, all the things are high. So you always live with a good students, always live with a good person. So that's why your height, not the lengthwise, it means in the terms of your in society, okay, your height will increase. Now, so that's why it is the highest, largest, and most extensive and most complex type of plateau. Next one, their surface shows an extraordinary varieties of topographical features. Yes, why its surface is extra ordinary? Because obviously, just like mountain is there, is extraordinary. Same like that. If plateau is in between, so plateaus also have the extraordinary features, topographical features. It means the land surface. Okay. Next one is the examples. So basically there are three examples here. First is the Tibetan plateau, which is in China. Second one, Bolivia and Peru. And third one, fourth one, it is the Mexican plateau. So this Tibetan plateau that lies in between the Himalaya and Kunlun mountain. This is between the Himalaya and Kunlun mountain. So first is the Tibetan plateau. Next one, it is in Bolivia. It is Bolivian plateau. Peruvian plateau, it is in Peru. And the Mexican plateau, it is in Mexico. Okay. So this plateau, which one? Tibetan plateau. If I am showing this is the India structure. So here it is the Himalaya range. Okay, and these broader part it is called the Tibetan Plateau, and Kunlun range is like here in China. Okay, the Kunlun is here, the Himalaya is here, in between it there is a Tibetan Plateau. If you have seen, it is a rough diagram, it is a rough map, but I think you can easily understand what I am explaining you. So this is the Tibetan Plateau which is in China. Next one, it is the dissected or the dome plateau. Which one? Dissected or dome plateau. By the name, we can easily understand again. The dome. Dome is what? You have seen the dome-like structure at the top of mosque, or either at the top of some temples. So this structure. So when the structure is dome-like and it is dissected because sometimes the river is flowing from outside from here. So that's why it is dissected, because just like this is the structure. Okay, so some rivers are flowing, so that's why it is dissected and it becomes a dome like structure. So that's why this is called the dome plateau or the dissected plateau. Now see, when running water or stream cut the enough deep valleys in a different parts of a plateau, it becomes a dissected or a dome plateau. As I already told, this is the structure. If the water is cut down from here, cut down from here, cut down from here, so it becomes a plateau, dome like plateau or dissected plateau. Basically, it forms due to the erosional work by the rivers. That's why it is also called the dissected, but generally it is called the dome plateau. Okay. Next, third one, it is the Piedmont or the border plateau. What is the border? What is the Piedmont? Very simple. One side there is a mountain range, then there is a plateau, and then either there is in one side there is a plain, either the ocean. Simply, I think I hope understand. One side by surrounded by the mountain, another side is surrounded by the plain or either by ocean. This type of plateau is called Piedmont or the border plateau, because it is bordered with what? One side bordered with mountain, one side by the plain or either ocean. This type of plateau is called the Piedmont or the border plateau. Now see, they are surrounded by mountain ranges on one side. What they are surrounded? They are surrounded by one side by mountains and bounded by a plain, and another side that is surrounded by plain or an ocean. On the opposite side are called Piedmont or bordered plateau. I hope you understand. They are surrounded by mountain ranges on one side and bounded by a plain or an ocean. On the opposite side are called Piedmont or the border plateau. I hope you understand. Now, what are the examples of it? One is the Patagonia Plateau, second one is the Appalachians, third one is the Malwa Plateau. So Patagonia, which is in the Argentina, in Argentina it is in the South America. Okay, Appalachians, which is in USA, Canada. Okay, some part it is in USA and some part it is also in Canada. Okay, and Malwa Plateau, which is in the Madhya Pradesh, India. Okay, now fourth one, it is the volcanic plateau. I hope there is no need to explain about the volcanic plateau, because already we have discussed about the volcanic mountain. Same like that now. But see, I told that plate tectonics, inside there is a magma chamber. When there is a crack is find, what will happen? The lava is spreading over here. But what is the difference? I already explained acidic or basic lava. So if the lava is basic in nature, so it is spread in the surface and it forms a like that structure. So if the plateau is formed due to the volcanic eruption, this type of plateau is called volcanic plateau. I hope you understand. Now see, formed due to the volcanic eruption through the wide narrow cracks. Okay, by the cracks it will come and it will spread through cracks. The lava slowly flows out and spread over the ground like horizontal sheet. Horizontal. Now see, if I'm talking about this part, it is a longitudinal and horizontal like that. So I already told, when the lava is spreading, the lava is coming and the lava is spreading like that structure in the horizontal part. Now what will happen? It forms a, it is the surface of the earth. When the lava is coming, it is spread and it will spread horizontally. Then what will happen? Definitely it becomes a, when it cools down, it becomes a volcanic plateau. Now examples are, there are two examples, Deccan Plateau in India and Central Volcanic Plateau, it is in New Zealand. Okay, so I think Deccan Plateau, you have, this is the part of India. In that you can understand this is the Deccan Plateau. I hope you can easily understand if you see the map of India. So this triangular downside part, this completely part, it is called the Deccan Plateau. So I hope you understand this lecture about the plateaus. What is plateau? It is a table-like structure, talking about the height 300 meters. There are four types. First one, it is the intermountain plateau. Second one, it is the dissected plateau. Third one, it is the Piedmont plateau. And fourth one, it is the volcanic plateau. I hope you understand these all four types of plateau and what is the plateau. And please remember their examples also, because in examination in the form of exercise it will also come. So I hope you all are fine. You understand. Thank you so much.